Welcome back to my channel. I'm on my way to the office right now and I thought I would just film and take you with me to work. It's weird to call it work because it's just me working on my ideas right now, but yeah, let's get to work. Okay, so I have an accountability partner, which is so helpful, and we have weekly calls every Friday, and it's been super helpful and really good to make progress. And we're about to hop on a call in 10 minutes, and yeah, I'm gonna check in with you later and tell you a little more about it. Okay, so I just got done with the call and it was really nice, as always. It's just been so helpful to have someone with you, especially when you're like me and you're trying to start a company by yourself. It can get very lonely and you can get in your head about a lot of things. So it's super helpful to connect with like-minded people who are in a similar state and to just exchange ideas. So we actually met in this female entrepreneurship group online and I posted about a win, I think, and she contacted me and asked if I was searching for an accountability partner, so we connected, and every Friday we are setting our goals and just talk about what's on our mind this week. For this week we actually set ourselves a goal of making progress on our branding and getting clear on our brand identity. I did make some progress this week, but I also struggled a little because I don't want my brand to be superficial, pretentious. I want to build a brand that has integrity and that has a foundation that is very strong. And so it's been really hard for me to put all of the ideas and the vision I have into words and how I can turn that into a branding. And I guess, you know, struggling with it being good and like being a little perfectionist is not a bad thing. But what has also been really difficult for me is imposter syndrome. And especially yesterday, I was not getting anything done, like in terms of the branding and my goals, because I was just in my head. But before I get more into it, I wanted to give you the official definition of imposter syndrome. So imposter syndrome is anxiety or self-doubt that results from persistently undervaluing one's competence and active role in achieving success, while falsely attributing one's accomplishments to luck or other external factors. So constantly talking yourself down, constantly doubting yourself, and not believing in your own competencies and always thinking that you're not good enough. For me, I struggle with it quite regularly when I have bad days in general, and it's standing in my way. Like, I can't get anything done when I'm constantly subjected to negative self-talk. What helps me is obviously like surrounding myself with people that make me feel confident and that remind me of my strength and that can give me the feeling that I'm on the right track. But then I think also just taking action and just going for it and just trying to make progress, even if you feel like it's not good enough, even if you feel like it's not big enough steps. I think just taking imperfect action is really important. And I think giving your brain little accomplishments and like little moments to be proud of is also helping a lot. By showing up and by continuing to work on my business and my projects, and by seeing success, I will slowly get rid of imposter syndrome. This is a long process and it obviously has to come with time. So I'm trying to work through it, and I try to also be conscious about it. So I try not to listen to the voices in my head that tell me I'm not good enough. I try to remind myself of all of the things that I'm doing well. And yesterday, when I was feeling like that, I also went on a walk and I try to remind myself why the problem I want to solve, or the problems I want to solve, are tangible problems, and why I need to solve them. And I'm really good at like dismissing my own problems, and so I'm also really good at like dismissing the ideas I have and dismissing the actual importance of doing the work I'm doing. So yesterday I just tried to remind myself why it's important that I'm doing the work I'm doing, and I try to also write down like what are the actual problems that I'm solving and how I'm going to do that. Today I feel way different, and I feel like I can do it and I'm on the right track. And I know this feeling won't stay forever, most likely, but I try in the future to get clear on my strength and also the importance of my work, and then hopefully I can combat imposter syndrome. If you're struggling with it, and like it's not only if you're an entrepreneur, you can struggle with imposter syndrome in any part of your life, in any career field, it doesn't matter. If you struggle with imposter syndrome, I can encourage you to write down your competencies and your strength, and if you can't think of any in that moment, you can also ask like friends or family so they can remind you that what you're doing is valuable, that you are qualified to do what you're doing. I can just encourage you to believe in yourself. I think a lot of times we just stand in our own way and our thoughts stand in our way, so yeah. The other thing I wanted to say, I feel like at the moment I have a phase where I have a lot of energy, and I feel like I can do uni, I can do work, I can do my own projects, I can do YouTube, and I just want to do everything at once. And so I just try to go with that flow, because I know that's just a phase that's not gonna stay forever. It's just amazing to be in that phase right now where I feel like I can do so much, but I don't want to pretend like all of my days look like today or like the other videos I put out already. I had a few months where I wasn't feeling that well, but now I feel like I just have a lot of energy and a lot of need to do a lot of stuff. So yeah, just going with the flow, just doing all the things right now, but just want to put that out there that that's not how my life looks all the time. I'm gonna get back to work on my branding right now after my lunch break. I hope you're not too hard on yourself when it comes to imposter syndrome, and I just want to remind you that you are capable, and your limiting beliefs are just that, beliefs that you have a responsibility to be aware of and then try to work through. You got this. Just got my lunch and wow, it's finally warm and sunny. I'm excited. So I just got my lunch. It's like 25 degrees today and it's sunny and there are no clouds. And also, I love my lunch. I love these bowls as they have like all the nutritions you need, like protein and vitamins, all of the veggies, and it gives you energy and all the nutritions you need, but then also doesn't make you full, so you can still concentrate afterwards and focus. I'm gonna enjoy my lunch now while continuing to work. It's now 9 p.m. I'm currently on my balcony enjoying a beautiful sunset. I just wanted to give you an update. So I was actually supposed to have another meeting in the late afternoon today, but the person postponed it to tomorrow. Instead of having a meeting, I went to have coffee with my boyfriend, which was nice. And we actually talked a lot about business stuff, which was really helpful for me to get my mind clear. Now I'm gonna be a bit productive. Still have a lot of energy right now, so yeah. I think I will end this vlog here, and I hope to see you in my next one.